I guess we're back here again months ago talking about mobile games, and after a long time of making my video on mobile games, the entire history of it and where it is now, today I want to talk about something a bit different but not necessarily new. I want to talk about the rise of indie mobile games and how they could change mobile games and how they are perceived. And with that said, hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe and like the video too, and also enjoy the video. We are so close to 300 subscribers, like I can feel it right that we're so close. So just be sure to subscribe and grow this community, help us get bigger, and yeah. So I wanted to make this video because it seems like indie mobile games are experiencing a sort of surge in popularity, and when I say indie, I don't mean those slop filled with ad games. I mean games that have actually been made to entertain and be a good experience for people. So driven with a combination of tech advancements, innovative developments, and players actually wanting good games nowadays, it's no wonder they are becoming more prevalent than the other terrible games from big companies and studios. Another reason though is the creative freedom and innovation that indie developers bring when they make their games, and in such an oversaturated space like mobile games, where most games are freemium, they have to make themselves stand out and be unique in some sort of way. And I swear they can come up with the craziest ideas you've never thought of, like a world where rats are mobsters and play cards or something like that, and it's going to be like the best, most deep, most thought-provoking game you've ever seen. And it's impressive and I love it so much. And add on to that, not being constrained by big publishers or anything, and them just being able to experiment more is just great and amazing, and I love that we're seeing more of it. I mean, they can make unique gameplay mechanics, art styles, and narratives that otherwise would be shut down by a big publisher. I mean, look at Balatro, a poker-themed roguelike game made by one person which got really popular and sold over 5 million copies. It was unique and different, and most importantly, good and fun to play. And I think also with how widespread and available app stores are and how easy it is to distribute these games nowadays, it's definitely a lot more easier for indie devs to reach global audiences without needing those big publishers and having to fit into those sort of restrictions and guidelines that those publishers would have for them. And there's even specific platforms for indie games like GameJolt and itch.io, which I used to and still to this day surf around on and look for hidden gems to play from time to time. I mean, this one video I made, I don't remember, but it was long ago when I was either like 13 or 14. Like, I found this game called Fragments of Euclid, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it. Euclid. But I think it's still up on my channel. You can go back and see. But yeah, I made some video on it. It was just like a very interesting indie game, and that was like one of the games that didn't really have any traction. It didn't have any motion at all. Like, no one was playing it. I searched up gameplays, playthroughs, and just trying to get through the game, but no one was playing it. So I felt like I really found something that's great and no one knows it. It felt so weird. It felt so weird but good at the same time. It was interesting and fun, and yeah. So I think actually that sounds kind of like a good idea for a future video. I think I'll go surf on itch.io and find some other indie games for you guys to play, and just make videos on them, make gameplay videos on them, and see if you guys mess with it and find it interesting. So yeah, but back to this. So as I was saying, it's become way more accessible for customers to play games made from devs from anywhere, whether it's one guy making the game or just a small team or some group of friends making the game. I mean, even look at my video on Stay With Me. That's a game probably made by a team or some one guy in Korea, and I got to play it and make a video on it. And if you haven't watched that video yet, you need to watch it. You should check it out. I think that you're missing out on a real hidden gem over there. And then there's the advancement in how more accessible and easy it has become for someone to make a mobile game nowadays. Like, if you're really committed to learning and really have a good idea for a mobile game, you can go online, look for how to make a mobile game. You can look for tutorials. There's like thousands of videos out there. You can hop on any of these game dev engines that are cost effective, though a bit limited, but you can still make a high quality game if you really want to and know how to use the limited resources to your advantage. With that, there's like engines like Godot, Game Maker Studio, Unreal, Buildbox, Unity, and plenty more that can be found out there to create the game of your dream. There's a lot of flexibility and features that can help in making these games. And I think for that reason, actually, that's why there's so many new mobile games coming out each and every day from more unknown or smaller studios and people. Like, there's so many games coming out at this crazy rate. Like, you can actually just find a crazy game right now. There's this one game I have on my phone. I don't know how I found it or where I found it, but it just popped up. So I was surfing the Play Store, Google Play Store, and I saw this game just called Football or Football League or something like that, and I downloaded it and clicked on the guy's profile, the dev's profile for Google Play, and saw that this was the only game he made, and it's one person who made this game. And to be honest, I think confidently I can see that this game is better than FIFA Mobile and FIFA on the console, to be honest, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it's just crazy how much people can do nowadays and how many games are coming out that some good ones can just fly under the radar. So yeah, and then when you add onto that how most indie games never really try and squeeze you for cash by either being freemium and filled with ads or in-app purchases, and instead just being you either, buying the game full price, and it's lower than these other games out there. It feels borderline illegal. It feels like a steal when you pay for those games at like, I don't know, like $10, $3, whatever. It feels like you are ripping off the devs, because depending on which game you choose to buy though, can really have a good and honest fun experience that is actually undervalued for the price that they're offering it at. And the amount of work they've put into it could really feel like such a steal. They don't feel intrusive or haphazardly put together games. They feel like pieces of art, or a piece of the people who worked so hard on it projected onto your phone. So I think that's why I think that indie mobile games have risen so much, because there's a passion put behind making the game and crafting an experience. And yes, while profits and making money from what you've created can always be a goal or priority,
money.
It's not always the first or most important priority. For instance, look at my channel. I'm not monetized or making money from my videos yet, and while I love that so much, it's not the primary reason I started making videos and talking about games and my interests. Sometimes you just want to create something and share it with people, whether it's music, art, your writings, or a short film. There's just an urge to create and share, see what other people think about what you've made, and just have fun, honestly. So yeah, that's gonna be it from me though. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. So bye.